right, folks, crypto is crashing today. Bitcoin down to 43.6. It was almost down to 42.8 just like less than an hour ago. Why is Bitcoin crashing today? What is going on? Well, basically, the stock market's crashing. Everything in the Ukraine situation is basically escalated. And on top of that, you have the Fed's planning to jack up the interest rates, which we already knew was going to happen. But whenever this guy pops his head out and starts talking about interest rates, everything crashes. Um, is it justified? Absolutely not. This crash is not justified. I think what we're going to see is Bitcoin probably pop back up to 45,000 at some point this evening. There's no guarantee that's going to happen, folks. We could dump right back down to 39,000, but I'm just not seeing this crash justified. I think this was an overreaction. You're seeing a lot of these altcoins getting hammered. Bitcoin or Terra back down to 109, Solana back down to 118. Even good old Cardano was down to 105 earlier. But it's really not that bad in the grand scheme of things. You're looking at about between 4 to 8% dump today for most of your altcoins. Bitcoin down about 4 or 5%. It's not good, and we really want to see Bitcoin above $45,000. If Bitcoin doesn't hold above $45,000, $38,000, $39,000 is definitely in the cards. A lot of times with these dumps is what happens is you'll get to a certain level and it sets off stop losses, and when the stop losses get set, massive sell orders come in, and then basically those sell orders trigger other stop losses, and before you know it, Bitcoin's just dumping thousands and thousands of dollars while all these stop losses get hit. But usually once that kind of settles down, people realize, wait, this was an overreaction, and then they put their money back in and build everything back up. So I think we might dump down to about 42, but I think by tomorrow we'll be back up to 45,000. That's just a guess. That's what I'm counting on. I have not sold anything in the last couple of days. I do have money on the side, but I haven't sold anything. Because when you think about it, folks, yeah, I mean, we got the war in Ukraine, which isn't going great. I just read this story that the mayor, one of the mayors in Ukraine, is basically saying the Russians are going around with mobile crematoriums to cover up all their war crimes. So that's not a good situation. So I thought this war may have kind of come to an end pretty soon. I thought there would be peace talks. That doesn't look like it's happening, so that's not good. But the thing that really set off the market was Jerome Powell basically saying he's going to raise the interest rates. But we already knew the only way they can save the economy somewhat is to raise interest rates. So, that's what they're going to do. Um, you're also seeing a slowdown in the real estate market. Mortgage applications are down 50%. So this might just be a slow year for stocks. And I'm praying that we actually see a real estate crash this year, because I want to buy some real estate next year, and things are way too high. So we're basically just seeing a slowdown. We're seeing a pullback, but I just don't see a reason why Bitcoin would have dropped from 48,000 or 47,000 down to almost 42,000. I think at the minimum, if you're thinking of selling right now, at least wait for a pop back up to 45,000. I can't see that not happening, but there's no guarantee. For me, I'm just waiting. I have money on the sidelines, and this dump is just basically par for the course. We get one of these dumps every month, every couple months. Um, and in the news cycle, there's really nothing negative on Bitcoin, because higher interest rates actually help Bitcoin. So but Bitcoin will follow the stock market, and then everything will settle, and then Bitcoin will kind of go from there. And that's what I'm counting on. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll do a video tomorrow, but I think tomorrow we'll be back up to 45,000. If not, if we can't hold that 44, 45 level, yeah, 38, 39, at least for the short term, is in the cards. And then we're right back to where we started last month. So, hey, folks, that's crypto.